I want to talk about a fairly common and painful issue where you often see a woman's audacity in a relationship. Sooner or later, a woman might start to become entitled. It's just that we're all different. Some start earlier, some later. Some become extremely entitled, others less so. So what do you do about it? How do you put her in her place? It can even get to the point where the woman starts acting superior to the man, as if she's some kind of goddess with a crown on her head, while the man is just some guy who's not good enough for her. As if the man has to earn even a scrap of her royal attention. It's not hard to tell when a woman starts getting entitled. For example, she adopts this attitude where nothing is ever enough, and the man has to do more for her. She stops appreciating his good treatment, things like his care, respect, or the efforts he makes for her. She just starts taking it all for granted. She acts brazenly with him and begins to treat him with disrespect. Let me give you 2 examples of this audacity. First example, she has 20 different dresses and an iPhone 10. It's not enough. She needs to have 30 dresses and not an iPhone 10, but an iPhone 12. Let's say you bend over backwards and get her everything she wants. Those 30 dresses will suddenly not be enough. She'll need 50, and it goes on forever. Second example, a woman has a man who loves her, supports her, and treats her well. Simply put, he adores her. But that's not enough for her. She needs him to take her to Thailand or the Maldives every 6 months. Okay, let's say the man does that. It's still not enough. Now he needs to take her every month and also be able to do a handstand with his eyebrows. And if he can't, then he's not a real man. That's how she sees it. No matter how much she gets, it will never be enough. And this right here is a major red flag for a man, one that he needs to address as soon as possible. Because if a man turns a blind eye to this kind of behavior, the woman will become completely brazen, climb from his shoulders onto his head, and dangle her feet off it. Here, I see 2 common reasons why this happens. The first reason is that the man is terrified of losing the woman and is afraid to put his foot down. He thinks, what if I lose her? How will I live without her? The second reason is that he simply can't be bothered to correct her behavior or set boundaries. It's just extra hassle and discomfort he doesn't want to deal with. It's important to understand that if a man allows a woman to walk all over him, she will eventually see him as a complete doormat and a weakling. And it's no secret that attraction and interest completely disappear when a man is perceived as weak. Sooner or later, this will backfire on your relationship, and not in a good way. It's only a matter of time. I'm going to list the ways to put her in her place. The first way is to make it clear to her that you have self-respect, and you will never, under any circumstances, allow a woman to cross that line. Don't be afraid to tell her directly, no matter how much you love her, that you will not tolerate disrespect and rudeness. If you allow someone to walk all over your self-respect and your principles, then in her eyes, you're a doormat. A woman will treat you exactly how you allow her to treat you. Second, if you've already stated that you won't tolerate her audacity and disrespect, and it has had no effect on her, then I advise moving to the next step. Start showing her coldness and indifference. If you were previously attentive, pursued her, and made an effort, just stop. She needs to understand clearly that this new attitude is a direct consequence of her behavior. Make it known that until she changes how she treats you, your attitude toward her will not change and will remain exactly as it is now. Third, if she still continues to act entitled, then tighten the measures and make her understand that you are not afraid to lose her. If you continue to see this behavior from her, you will irrevocably burn your bridges with her. And remember, the most important thing is that the woman feels the confidence in your words and intentions. No hesitation in your speech, no trembling voice, and no doubt. It's crucial that she feels she's dealing with a man who respects himself. But if, heaven forbid, she senses any insecurity from you, she will continue to treat you this way. It will get to the point where the relationship becomes completely unbearable because of her rude and entitled behavior. Women are wired a certain way. When they realize a guy isn't afraid to cross that line, meaning he's fully prepared to walk away without a second thought, she starts to sense that he has a backbone. She sees him as a real man with strength. It's at that point that she actually becomes afraid to act entitled around him and simply chills out. But if a woman sees that you're scared to lose her, she'll know you aren't going anywhere. She'll feel confident and act brazenly towards you because she understands you're attached and trapped. Even if you do leave, she knows that at the snap of her fingers, you'll come crawling right back on your knees. So here's the conclusion I want to make. If your wife or girlfriend starts getting entitled, here's what to do. First, use your words. Tell her directly that you have no intention of tolerating that behavior. Second, if that doesn't work, take action. Show her coldness and indifference until she changes her ways. And third, if that still doesn't work, this is the final step. Make it clear that you will walk away from the relationship easily and for good if it continues. The most crucial part is that your confidence and resolve must be unmistakable. You always have to keep your word. If you told her you would break up with her if the nonsense continued and it starts again, then you break up. Don't be all talk. I hope this video helps you to make the right decision. See you in the next video.